Resonance Audio presents My Dearest Friend by Nancy Thayer, performed by Kate Marcin. An introduction from the author. In My Dearest Friend, Daphne Miller loses much that is safe and beloved, and is forced to plunge into a new life. I wrote this book after a divorce, several relocations, and at last, a wonderful new marriage. Everything was rosy, except that my darling children had become teenagers. Once they adored me. Suddenly they thought I was clueless, or so it seemed. As with all my books, I used the emotions from my own life to fuel the creation of this story about a woman experiencing changes in her family, loves, and friendships. I'm delighted that my early novels are being made available to my readers as ebooks. My style has changed slightly, as the world has grown faster, but my subject, family life, remains as mysterious and fascinating to me now as it was in these early books. Falling in love, raising children, friendships and betrayals and forgiveness. Looking back at all my books, I note one other consistency. Most books are set somewhere near water. Stepping begins on an island in Finland where I lived for a few months. My other books take place in Vancouver, British Columbia, on the Pacific Ocean, in Milwaukee on Lake Michigan, and finally, on my beloved Nantucket. I've always found the blue immensity of water inspirational, and of course, the storms and sunny beachside days provide wonderful settings and metaphors for novels. I hope you enjoy these early novels and discover some new friends there. Nancy Thayer. Fall. 1. Hudson's brown Volvo took the last curve in the rutted Vermont dirt road, and within a few yards, the public road narrowed to a private lane, overgrown with sumac, grasses, laurel bushes, and maple saplings. The little trees, their trunks as slender and silver as flutes, shivered as the car passed among them. The dirt lane ended abruptly in front of a clapboard cottage that had once been painted white, but that had become with age so streaked with dirt and weathered and peeled that it was now at an interesting tortoiseshell stage. Hudson stopped the car, turned off the engine. For a moment, the silence was complete. The cottage stood before them, its every flaw blazing at them through the clarity of the fine early September day. It was shabby, asymmetrical.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?